Good morning, South Valley. I'm Mason.
And I'm Travis. Welcome to our Christmas theme show.
Woo, it's cold in here.
That reminds me, let's head over to Mitchell and Brett on this winter warmth drive.
It is asked often why we donate hats, gloves, and scarves in the winter at SVMS.
It does a lot of good things for people.
By donating, donors who can't afford nice clothes can help give your older clothes another life. Your clothes can be reused instead of being thrown out. Clothes being thrown out can affect your ecosystem.
But where do you donate?
At a local donation center such as Goodwill or Savers. Or you can donate in the SVMS lobby. Please help those in need this winter and donate.
Hey, what are you doing with all that money?
Donating it to the Salvation Army. Ever see all those bell ringers outside Walmart?
Yeah, speaking of, I think we have a video of that.
Bell Ringers of December by Gabe and Kate. This is what bell ringers do for other people. This is for Salvation Army. All the money you donate goes to feed homeless people. All the money you donate will help people in need. Every cent counts. Help a person out this Christmas by donating change. You can make a difference. You can find these people at many grocery stores. They'll be sitting outside with bells, and you can donate the change to the things.
Here's some change.
Thank you. Back to you, anchors.
Hey Travis, what's your favorite Christmas treats?
Now that I think about it, chocolate-covered pretzels. What about you?
I like chocolate cookies. Let's head on over to our staff to see what their favorite treats are.
Mr. Bolt, what is your favorite Christmas treat?
We make a Chex mix covered in white almond bark, M&Ms, pretzels, things like that. I can eat buckets and buckets of that.
What's your favorite Christmas treat?
Chocolate fudge.
My favorite Christmas treat is Chex Mix, but it's a specific kind of Chex Mix. It has to have the Chex Mix used on it. It has to have cashews, the dark Chex Mix, not very many of, the white and the corn, quite a few of. It has to have cashews and pretzels, but homemade Chex Mix, number one.
My favorite Christmas treat are these twist cookies that my Aunt Shelley used to make. It would be red and white striped candy canes and then white and green wreaths, and they were peppermint flavored cookies, and they were just amazing.
Thank you. What's your favorite Christmas treat?
My favorite treat is my wife's peanut brittle. It is the best peanut brittle north of the Mississippi. I die for it. Melts in the mouth, not in the hand. Got it?
Got it.
That's the problem. I don't know what they're called. What's called?
What is it?
Okay, I'll just describe it.
Okay.
Girls, you can shoot around. Hey, put the balls up! Why'd you get them out?
I told my girls to give the people some space.
Dog, I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a program. Ah, yeah, she's figuring it out now.
It's been
What's your favorite Christmas treat?
Well, my wife makes these like snickerdoodles, and then she puts a Reese's cup right on the top, and they melt. And every once in a while, she'll put a Hershey caramel kiss on there. And they're
Maybe just regular Christmas cookies, or just because it takes me back to my childhood, povatica, which is a Croatian bread.
Report this week has been on the Chiefs. The last few games have been pretty good.
Chiefs must be butter because they're on a roll.
The Chiefs vs. Broncos last Sunday night. They clinched the win in overtime 30-27. That puts the Chiefs at 8-3 and the Broncos at 7-4.
This with the hip injury, so important for KC. Third and fourth, Simeon is pressured and he's pulled down by Justin. Ball is out, and it will be a safety. And if it is, and it is recovered finally. Safety Broncos with the free kick, and Riley Dixon, the punter, will do it. He kicks it 65 yards. And Tyreek Hill will get room to run. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Defense, special teams. It will come down to this. First and goal from the three, no timeouts for Kansas City. Pressures of all people for the win. Off the upright and in. Gotta be kidding me.
The next week, Kansas City went to Atlanta to play the Falcons. They pulled off an exciting 1-point win to improve their record at 9-3. On Thursday, the Chiefs played the Raiders to decide the first place team in the AFC West. The Chiefs pulled off an 8-point victory over Oakland to take over first place in the AFC West.
From the 25. Smith. Pressure. Throwing downfield. 35. Side. Two-engine. Smith going deep downfield and open and making the catch for the touchdown. Fourth. And the ball opens up for Charkandrick West, but a flag is down. Hill is angled to the other sideline. And this time King punts it away from that spot, right down the middle of the field. And Hill is off to the races, and he is going to go all the way. Tyreek Hill, do not see a flag.
Hey Mason, where do you think the elf on the shelf ended up this week?
I don't know. I'm going to take a wild guess and say he ended up in the office.
Well, let's find out.
You know. Okay. We have great eagles in South Valley.
Man, that elf was everywhere this week. He sure does know his BIST expectations.
That reminds me, we have a video of the BIST Expectations in the library.
Lately, students have been very disruptive in the library, and our librarian, Miss Lewis, says it's time to take a stand. Here she is.
During the day, I have students in the library taking tests. It is very disruptive to them, their test scores, and my own work.
Every day for 7 hours, students come in and out of our school's library and aren't very considerate for other working students and teachers around them.
Oh my god, this is so boring. Can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to work here, please.
We're here at the library, where all the action happens.
The students at our school need to not only be respectful to the students, but also to everything inside the library. And when they leave, they need to keep our library as clean as when they came in.
No.
The new policy goes into effect next Monday. There will now be write-ups for students continuously being a disruption after a warning. And sadly, we didn't catch the full audio, but we had another interview with Miss Lewis, and she said, "My hope is that it only takes a few days and a few punishments for students to grow up and be a little bit more considerate in the library." From the Eagle News Network, this is Brett and Darian reporting.
Hey, did you know the choir's having a concert next week?
No, why are they going to be singing?
I don't know. Let's get some information about it on this PSA.
Our choir concert is Tuesday, December 20th, right here at South Valley Middle School. We have 157 students involved in choir here, so my guess is that if you ask your friend if they're in choir and they say yes, they'll be there. And how long will it be? Our concert starts at 7 p.m. It'll probably be about 45 minutes, give or take, but it should go by really quick because we have a lot of fun stuff planned. To get in the door, we don't ask for money at all this year. We are taking donations, so if you can bring a non-perishable food item, that would be great, so that we could donate it back right to our community here in Liberty. Come out and see us.
Bye, bye, Birdie. I'm gonna miss you so. Bye, bye, Birdie. Why'd you have to go?
Hey, did you wrap your presents for Christmas?
No, I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Oh, you have to do it now or you're going to forget about it.
Okay, I'll be sure to do that. But first, let's head over to Zach with procrastination.
Why are you sad?
Because it's our last broadcast.
Well, cheer up. Christmas is right around the corner.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas!
And Happy New Year.
Have a great Christmas break, South Valley.